Hi, Paulina. Thank you. If someone doesn't tell me that microphone is not on, I tend to not realize it isn't on. Hey, it is on now. I think that you can hear me. I hope so. Can you hear me now, Paulina? So I'll just restate everything that I said. Paulina, are you able to hear me? All right. I will go back and start again. Today's session is John's telephone is ringing. For those of you who are interested in knowing what a nice message would sound like if you were leaving a message for someone, this may be where you would start. I would start out by saying, "Hi, this is John. I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number after the beep, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can." What that message is saying is exactly this. John isn't at home right now. Someone is calling him and they are hearing John's voice on an answering machine. The person may leave a message after he or she hears a beep. Some people don't like to leave messages. They just hang up when they hear an answering machine. Answering machines are very useful. People have them in their homes, in their offices, and they record the messages. They can record messages when they are not able to answer the telephone. Freddie listened to John's answering machine and then he left a message. This is the message. "Hi, John. This is Freddie. I really enjoyed playing Math Young last weekend. Can we play again this weekend? Give me a call when you have time. My home number is 633-7758. My cell phone number is 0946823419. See you later." John got home at 7:30. He listened to Freddie's message. Now John is calling Freddie. If you notice, when I read the phone number, I sequenced the number in sections of 2 digits. Sections of 3 digits are good, but too many digits at one time overloads the brain and nothing is remembered. So when you're leaving your number, please remember to leave it in sections, not as one continuous number. You'll need to leave a small pause in between. Now, with that said, the next part of today's activity is to allow each of you to engage in the dialogue, and you would create your own dialogue. But first, you would listen to the prepared dialogue and pretty much read it just as it is presented to you. And it would go something like this. This is a conversation between Freddie and John. Freddie speaks first. Freddie: "Hello." And now John speaks. "Is Freddie there?" "This is Freddie." "Hi, Freddie. It's John." "John, thanks for calling me back." "No problem. So you liked playing Mahjong last weekend?" "Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Can you play again this weekend?" "Sorry, I can't. This weekend I have to study for my final exams." "Oh, I understand. Final exams are very important. How about next weekend? I'll have a lot of free time after my exams." "That sounds great." "Where do you want to play?" "How about my house?" "Sure. What's your address?" "I live at 733 Merrill Avenue. Do you know where that is?" "I know where that is." "Is 7 o'clock okay?" "Sounds good." "You know, Freddie, sometimes we play Mahjong for money." "Maybe I'll gamble after I play a few more times." "Okay." "Okay, that's fair. See you next Saturday." So that would be the conversation scripted for you. The second thing that you would do is now try to sound as natural as possible and improvise the conversation. When you're able to improvise a conversation, your voice should sound natural and you should be comfortable with what you're saying. When you're doing that, everyone will be able to appreciate the effort you put into learning to speak comfortably using the strategies that I have put in place for you. The next thing that we're going to do is answer a few questions. See how many of these can you remember, and I would prefer that you give me your response in a complete sentence. Who is John calling? Or rather, who is calling John? Freddie is calling John. What does he want? Freddie wants to know if John would like to play mahjong. Does Freddie leave his address in the message? No, he doesn't leave his message in his address in the message. What is Freddie's home phone number? I don't remember. When does Freddie want to play mahjong? He wants to play this weekend. Does John call Freddie back? Yes, he does. What is Freddie's cell phone number? Freddie leaves his cell phone number. What did John and Freddie do last weekend? John and Freddie played mahjong. How does Freddie feel about mahjong? Freddie likes it, but he doesn't want to gamble on it just yet. What does John have to do this weekend? John has to study for his exam. What will they do next weekend? They might play mahjong. Where will John and Freddie play mahjong? They will play at John's house. What is Freddie's address? I don't remember. Does John know where Freddie lives? Yes, he does. What time will they play mahjong next weekend? They will play mahjong next weekend at 7 p.m. Will Freddie gamble next weekend? No. When will Freddie gamble? Freddie said he will gamble after he has spent a few more times playing the game. Here is a practice dialogue, and if you enjoy this practice dialogue, the only thing that you would need to do is speak and fill in the blank. There is an A and there is a B. Is Priscilla there? This is Priscilla. Hi, Priscilla. This is Marco. Hi, Marco. Can you come and play mahjong this weekend? Sorry, I can't. I must study this weekend. I'm busy. How about next weekend? Sure, next week is fine. Great. See you then. Okay, bye. So there is a comfortable conversation that I just demonstrated for you, and you would do the same, even if it means practicing with yourself. Now you will take an opportunity to fill in the blanks. You will read exactly what you see and put in the correct word. Write the correct word either next, this, or last. Number 1. Last weekend we went to the mountains. Next Tuesday we are going to Tokyo. We went to Disneyland last year. Are you going to America next month? I forgot my book this week. Next week we will have a test. He's going to work this morning. He will come home late. No, he will come home this afternoon. 9. Do you have any plans for this weekend? Number 10. Where did you go last month? That takes care of all of those words with the fill in the blank. Here are some discussion questions. I will ask you to choose one discussion question, and you will discuss it. You will interact with other students as if you are in an authentic dialogue. Let's look at number 8. Do you ever play cards? Not really. The only cards I know how to play are old maids. Really? Yep, old maids. What about you? Oh, I love playing cards. I can play spades, I can play pinochle, almost any card game I can play. My dad taught me. Who taught you? No one taught me. I guess that's why I can only play old maids, and we did that when we were kids. I see. And we would just take turns choosing one of these discussion questions and going through it. Alrighty, so that takes us to the end of our lesson. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the page, and there we are, where John's telephone is ringing. If we have time, each of us will choose a word. Well, not choose a word, but we will give the person that is going to read a word to practice and try to learn in this session. In this session, we will say, hello, phone, leave, hearing, answering machine, message, record, and beep. Then I will create a story, and my story may go like this. Yesterday, I recorded my voice when I heard the phone beep. I wanted to leave a message for my best friend on her answer machine. When I left the message, I wasn't sure if she would be able to retrieve it from her phone, but I said, hello, I'm leaving you a message. I hope that you're hearing me. And that would be the lesson. All right, I'm going to pause and stop talking now and see if anyone else has comments that they would like to make or something that they would like to say. Let's see if I'm muted. Okay.
No, your voice break.
Oh, my voice.
Okay.
Can you hear Freddie? You have something to say? John, for the most part, you will have to remember everything that you need to say. Everything that you need is not going to be there. Sometimes Freddie's words will be there, sometimes they won't. I think you'll get. Hi, Victor.
Hi, teacher.
How are you?
Uh, I'm fine, thank you.
Great. Well, let me let you take advantage of this class because you're the only one here and you should be able to get a lot today. So, we've already met. You know that I'm your conversational English coach. So let's just jump right on in and read for me if you would. Okay?
Okay.
You may start.
Okay. Hi, this is John. I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number after the beep, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Continue.
John isn't at home right now. Someone is calling him, and they are hearing John's voice on an answering machine. The person may leave a message after he or she hears a beep. Some people don't like to leave messages. They just hang up when they hear an answering machine. Answering machines are very useful. People have them in their home or in their offices. They can record messages when they are not able to answer the telephone. Freddie listened to John's answering machine, and then he left a message. John, this is Freddie.
Hi, John.
Hi, John. This is Freddie. I really enjoyed playing Mech John last weekend. Can we play again this weekend? Give me a call when you have time. My home number is 633-758. My call phone number is
Cell phone number.
my cell phone number is 09468234119. See you later. John got home at 7:30.
7:30.
7:30. He listened to Freddie's message. Now, John is calling Freddie back.
Okay, very good, very good. A
Thank you.
few things I want to point out about that phone number. When you're leaving your phone number, especially if it's something that you're not familiar with, it might be better to give the phone number in sequence, like 094. Let me just copy it so I can see what I'm going to do. Control C. Control B. It would be easier for the person to get it. 094-682-3419 or
Yes.
094-682-3419. The brain has a way of compartmentalizing things, and if you say 0946823419, the brain will forget it as soon as you put the numbers in your head.
Yes.
Okay?
Just separate this number in some portions.
That is correct. Yes.
In my native language, we do it usually.
Automatically. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I want you to be Freddie. I will be John. You may start. Let's read it exactly as it is so that we can have an idea of what the conversation should be when we make it up ourselves. All right, you're Freddie. You may
Okay.
start.
Hello.
Is Freddie there?
This is Freddy.
Hi, Freddie. It's John.
John, thanks for calling me back.
No problem. So, you liked playing Mahjong last weekend?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Can you play again this weekend?
Sorry, I can't. This weekend I have to study for my final exams.
Oh, I understand. Final exams are very important.
How about next weekend? I'll have a lot of free time after my exams.
That sounds great.
Where do you want to play?
How about my house?
Sure. What's your address?
I live at 733 Merrill Avenue. Do you know where that is?
I know where that is.
It's 7. It's 7. Okay.
Yeah, sounds good. You know, Freddie, sometimes we play Mahjong for money.
Maybe I'll gamble after I play a few more times.
Okay, that's fair. See you next Saturday. Okay, now I want you to be Freddie again, and I will be John. And you'll have to improvise this time. All right? You may
Okay.
start.
Hello.
Hello, is Freddie there?
This is Freddy.
Hi, Freddie. I'm calling you back because you called me.
Uh,
Oh, somewhere I think we're mixed up. Okay. I'm calling you back. You were calling me? What's up?
uh,
You're here.
John, thanks for calling me back.
No problem. So, what's up what's up with you? I enjoyed you last weekend.
Uh, do you can you yes, I try to remember. Can you uh, can you play with me in tennis again? I don't know.
Sorry, I can't. I've got exams this weekend. I have to follow my schedule or I might not pass.
Yes, I understood your the last exam is very important.
Okay, so I need to study too. I think I got off my track again. I think you're here.
Oh,
Okay. This is you. You're John.
oh, oh, sorry. Yes. How about next weekend? I will have a lot of time after my exams.
Oh, that'll be great. I'd love to play.
Uh, where do you want? Uh, where should we meet when to play? Oh, sorry.
I don't know. What about your house?
Mm, sure. My can you write my can you write my address?
No, I know where you live.
Uh,
Oh.
uh,
I think we were supposed to come to my house. My address, my house is
Oh,
right beside the park. My house is right beside the park. Do you know where that is?
I know where that is.
Okay. It's a big red house near the park.
Uh, it's a big red house near the park.
So
Okay.
yes, you know where that is. Yeah.
Uh, yes, I know where that
Okay,
is.
great. Great. I hope to see you soon.
Uh, sounds good. Freddy, we play for money.
Oh, I don't think I want to play for money just yet. I don't know that game that well, but maybe next time.
Okay, that's fair. See you next Saturday.
Okay. All right. So that's how that would go. Hi, David. Hi, David. Are you still here? Are you still with us,
Hi,
David?
Priscilla. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sure.
Great. So, David, I'm going to take you back up to the lesson, and then I want you to interact with Victor. So, if you could just read what you see on the screen right now,
Okay, 8. Yeah,
number 8.
okay. Hi, this is John. I can come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number after the beep, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. John isn't at home right now. Someone is calling him, and they are hearing John's voice on an answering machine. The person might leave a message after he or she hears a beep. Some people don't like to leave messages. They just hang up when they hear an answering machine. Answering machines are very useful. People have them in their home or in their office. They can record messages when they are not able to answer the telephones. Freddie listened to John's answering machine and then he left a message. Hi John, this is Freddie. I really enjoyed playing Mahjong last weekend. Can we play again this weekend? Give me a call when you have time. My home number is 633-7758. My cell phone number is 0946023419. See you later. John got a home at 7:30. He listening to Fred's message. Now John is calling Freddy back.
Okay. Very nicely done. Thank you. Now
Okay.
that you've read and you know exactly what Victor knows, I'm going to bring in the dialogue. And I think it's going to work out better if you read exactly what is here so that you know when you make up your dialogue what you might need to say. So if the two of you would read, Freddie, you can be David, David, you can be Freddie, and Victor, would you be John? All right? You may start when you're ready.
Yeah. Is this exactly what says
Yes.
the picture?
Yeah,
Okay.
this time I want you to say exactly what is there. Thank you for asking.
Hello,
Is Freddy there?
this is Freddy.
Hi, Freddy. It's John.
John, thanks for calling me back.
No problem. So, you like playing John last weekend?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Can you play again this weekend?
Sorry, I can't. This weekend I have to study for my final exams.
Oh, I understand. Final exams are very important.
How about next weekend? I'll have a lot of free time after my exams.
That sounds great.
Where do you want to play?
How about my house?
Sure. Uh, what's your address?
I live at 733 Merrill Avenue. Do you know where that is?
I know where that is.
Is 7 okay?
Uh, Sounds good. You know, Freddy, sometimes we play Mahjong for money.
Maybe I will gamble after I play a few more times.
Okay, that's fair. So, see you next Saturday.
Okay, good going, guys. Now I want you to do the same dialogue. All of the words will not be there, and you'll have to improvise, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you can keep the same roles. Freddy is whoever was Freddy remains Freddy. Who is John
Me.
remain John. Okay,
David,
you may begin.
Okay. Hi, Freddy. It's David.
I'm John, yes?
Yes, you are.
Sorry.
Hi, Freddy.
Keep the name Freddy. David, keep the name Freddy because it was just too much to remember. Keep the name Freddy, David. Okay. I think it was, hey, is Freddy there? John, you should be saying, is Freddy there?
Oh, yes. Is Freddy there?
Yeah, actually, this is Freddy. How are you doing, John?
Hi, Freddy. It's John.
Okay, John. Thank you for calling me back. I was expecting you. I was expecting you to call since the afternoon.
No problem.
I think you had fun.
You had fun when you played with Mahjong last weekend.
Okay. Yeah. I would like. I would like. Could you play Mahjong with me tonight in the evening?
Sorry, but I can't. This is a very important exam. Will be in in the weekend.
Okay. Okay. I understand. You have some important things to study, but how about the next weekend? Maybe you are available and you will have finished your test.
Yes. After my exam, I will have a lot of time, and I think we can play after my exam.
Okay, understand. Where do you think we we should we meet for playing?
Um, we can meet in my house.
Okay.
Can you?
Mhm. Are you still living in the same apartment?
Yes, I live in my old apartment.
Okay, the apartment that is the downtown. Okay, but I don't remember exactly how to get in the apartment. Can you give me the address again?
Uh, yes, I live in I live at 540 Merrill Avenue.
Or just make something up.
Do you know where is this place?
Yeah, actually, know where this place is. But
Uh,
can you explain me how to get by bus? What bus I have to take?
uh, Sorry, can you repeat last sentence because my
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, I know where that is, but my car is in the mechanic. So,
yes.
could you say me how to get to your apartment by bus?
Okay. Yes, it's a better way to take a taxi
Taxi?
because it's yes when you because if you will use public transport, it's not too easy to get my place. It's better way to use taxi for that.
Okay,
Can you take taxi?
okay, sounds okay. But you know, Freddy, this game is serious. We are going to bet some really money. Are you sure?
Uh, uh,
He wants to know if you want to play,
yes,
play for money.
I'm not sure that I want to play in gambling games. I can play just for free. Do you want?
Uh, okay, well, that is okay. And I will thank you and I will call you. See you next Saturday.
See you. Thank you.
All right, so now we're going to go back up to the top and put in some vocabulary. I'll show you what I want you to do, and we each will do the same. Okay. Control C. Control V. Okay, can you give me a word that you would like for me to use in my story? Victor?
Uh, Word
Mm-hmm.
from story.
Not from the story, just somewhere out of your head.
Uh, Exam. Exam.
Okay, exam. All right, David, can you give me a word?
Yeah, bitch.
And I'm going to put in macaroni.
Huh.
All right. It was December 1st, and I was 13 years old. It wasn't much long that Christmas had just passed, and I remember it as if it were yesterday. My mom told me to wash the dishes, and I said, I washed dishes last week. It's my sister's turn. It's Pat's turn. And besides, she left all of that macaroni in the pot, and the pot is hard to wash. My mother said, Are you hearing me? I asked you to go wash the dishes. Now I'm telling you. And I want you to get off of the phone. And I said, Mom, it's not fair. Mother says, Life is not fair. And here's a message for you. And if you want me to record it, I will. I'll record it so you won't have to ever ask or question what I asked you to do again. I said to my mom, That won't be necessary. I got your point. And under my breath, I said, Beep. My mom said, What's that? I said, That was the answering machine. I said, That was the answering machine. It wasn't me. And she said, All right then. Last week, it was my turn to decide whether we were going to go to the beach or to the movies. And I decided we were going to go to the beach because my older sister, Pat, would be taking her exams and she wouldn't be able to go. And I said, Holla, which is hello. There.
You
Okay.
just you just create the story right now.
Yeah. And you are going to do the same right
Oh,
now.
okay.
Okay. So can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, Victor, we're going to give you a word. I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you breakfast. Okay. David, can you give him a word?
Yeah, T-shirt.
T-shirt. Okay, start with your story.
My goal just use all of this word as
Yes,
much as possible. Yes.
yes, that is correct.
Okay. Um One time I visited my brother.
Hmm.
My brother and I called him by phone and um, but my brother was not available. And instead of my brother, the answer machine answered me. And uh, but then after I try. I decided to leave a message for my brother, and then after any time, my brother uh, recalled me, and he invited me to visit him for breakfast. And but her flat was not clean because in that time he made a repairing of his flat.
Hmm.
And when I came to his house, I said hello for her wife, and her wife was dressed in t-shirt, and I made a compliment for her t-shirt, and um, then after breakfast, I talked about her flat and the repairing in your flat, and then I said I said uh, bye for all his family and go away. I don't know how to use this
So
words again.
you called your house and left a message for your younger sister,
Yes,
and you heard the beep, and
yes,
you knew she would get the message once she heard your voice. Okay? All right,
yes.
so I'm going to give you notebook. Give me a word for Victor or David. Give me a word.
Uh, Ice cream.
Ice cream. Okay, go. You may start. Make up your story.
The last weekend, I was calling my girlfriend because I forget to say that I wanted to invite her to an ice cream. So um, I realized that she wasn't in her house because I make a phone to her and I could hear a beep after a few couple of seconds. Okay. A sound like a big start to begin, and after that the answer machine um, says to me that I need to leave a message for record, and after that he will she will hear my message, and she would call me when she heard message. And the other day he called me in the morning and say hello to me, and she accepted my invitation, and by the way, she she asked me to she asked me to borrow her my notebook with the notes of the English class of Priscilla.
Okay. All right. You guys did great. The reason we do these vocabulary words, I know that you don't necessarily know the words, but you will know them. And we tell our story in all kinds of order because right now our voice conversation is all over the place. But when we're ready to line our words up so we can speak correctly, it will happen. You just have to trust me that I know what I'm doing. I want to take this time to thank you both for coming to the session today. Hope that you enjoyed it. It makes it a lot better for those of you when it's a small class and you get to interact with me more intimately. Let me ask for you to give me the final word before I end the class and I'll prepare for my next class. Final words, Victor?
Final words. Now, yes, go ahead.
I was going to say you could just say thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, thank you for coming. David, final words?
Yeah, Priscilla, thank you for the class. It was a great class. I
Okay.
really enjoy the way that you push us to speak in English and think very fast and
Yep.
improve our skills.
And
Thank
that
you.
is the way that is the way my classes should be. This is about you. It is not about me. I can speak, and my goal is to help you to be able to speak. So I want you all to spend the majority of your time talking, talking, talking. You don't necessarily need me to help you understand an article that you aren't going to do anything with further down the road. So I don't want to pull out an article and read about something that has no real value to you. Those for me will be left when you decide if you want to take a private class and you have something that you really want to understand. That is when we can take the time without any distractions and take a good look and look deeply into it. I'm going to say I need to rush off, but thank you so much, you guys. I enjoy you always, and I'll see you soon. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Priscilla.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.